Unlike the worst movie villains, they caused havoc among residents. At night, Quine covered Grandpa's mouth as old slave Chick was dying. The old lady then produced the freedom certificate, hand-delivering it to the old man, making sure he departed this world as a free man. Fast forward 3 days later, Quine was still as efficient as ever, serving the two ladies like a well-oiled machine, but she was astonished to see her military dad had magically returned from a 3-year adventure. Then, she rushed to share this miracle with the ladies, but when they welcomed the old soldier home, Quine felt like she had turned invisible. This left her feeling pretty bummed out. As others about to break free shouted for Quine to join them on their northern adventure, she resolutely decided to stay, strangely convinced this place was her home. That evening, Quine rode to the store for snacks, bumping into two rednecks loafing like they were vacationing. Every move they made seemed like a prank, and even the shopkeeper treated Quine like she had cooties. In the midst of every sneer and jab spoken, the two drifters started getting handsy with Quine, laughing like they were the punchline of a bad joke. She tried to dash away on her horse, but those two weren't going to let her go easily, throwing racial tension to the wind due to thirst. She zigzagged through the woods, trying to lose her pursuers, but it felt like she was dodging traffic after a drink. Then, she hit the ground like a rock, and before she could assess her injuries in the quest of living, she quickly dove into some nearby bushes. When the drifters came looking for her with torches, finding a dark-skinned person in pitch darkness was impossible. They gave up fast. Quine's dad was still waiting for her return, but his wife was making sure to drop the news that the girl was now northward bound. Just like all slaves, she wouldn't be coming back, and she frankly told her husband she never wished to see Quine again. What her husband once did was a wound that never healed in her heart. Just as his wife left, Jackson suddenly noticed that Quine's horse had trotted home alone. No sign of his daughter, and although he suspected something was wrong, he didn't bother looking for her. Next morning, she dragged herself back home, but was this really the home sweet home she was dreaming of? Elizabeth showed no mercy upon Quine's return and even scolded her. No breakfast on time. Quine snapped, earning a chilly reception from Elizabeth. All her pent-up frustration spilled out like a tidal wave, and Quine decided enough was enough. She was ready to escape this sad excuse for a home. She was off to find her true freedom, and in that quest she stopped at her mother's grave for a heartfelt farewell. When the old lady heard about Quine's plan, she kindly offered a small parting gift. Perhaps in this place where everything was out of whack, she was the only one who felt a bit of gratitude for Quine. Quine packed her bags and left, however, just as she stepped out, she bumped right into her father Jackson, who was searching high and low for her, and he looked rather shocked at her intent to leave. Played it cool, but inside, he was like a roller coaster of emotions. It was as if he already knew what was coming, and he didn't even try to stop her, leaving Quine's heart as heavy as a rock. With regrets in her heart, she walked away from her home of 20 years, completely unbothered by it all. After who knows how far she walked, Quine had to rely on scraps found by the roadside to keep going. The next day, she blended into a white charity organization. Thankfully, her lighter skin helped her stay under the radar of the but some who tried to sneak and didn't fare nearly as well. While enjoying some handouts, Quine met a woman named Alice. She was a light-skinned young person of color, but in reality, she was white. Through their chit-chat, they became best buds, and Alice invited Quine to her apartment. She helped Quine freshen up and taught her how to disguise herself, even taking her to a whites-only ballroom. There, she met Alice's gentleman friend George, and they quickly hit it off over some dance moves. Being the dazzling girl she was, George helped her land a job at a flower shop. It seemed like her luck had flipped upside down after leaving the plantation. But just then, she met a charming soldier named Digby. His humor quickly won Quine's heart over. One romantic night, Quine accepted his proposal, breaking all the rules by dating a white man despite her heritage. She and Digby went from strangers to lovers in just a few days. When Quine spilled the beans to Alice, she insisted the marriage was a risky move. She strongly urged Quine to back out, and Quine, listening to her friend, headed to Digby's place to clear the air, but when faced with his sweet talk, she felt lost in the moment.